Can you let me know?
If you went live, make sure you're saying like hello and stuff.
Oh, hi everyone. So, sorry, I'm still learning how to do some of this technology equipment. So, hello, and thank you for watching tonight. We're going to get into Meditate with Success, which is a webinar all about how to meditate and how meditation can add value to your life. In just a moment, I'm going to give everyone 1 more minute, and then we'll get started.
They can hear me when I talk.
Okay, so let me pull it up right here. Great. So welcome tonight. I hope you're having a great day today. I created this webinar. It's called Meditate for Success. And the reason I created this webinar is because meditation is such a hot topic right now. People want to know about meditation. People want to know how to meditate. We've got all these different apps like Headspace and Insight Timer, which I've just became an instructor on, so you can follow me there. But meditation is really out in the public eye, and so I want to help you all to understand meditation and how to meditate so that you have a better grasp on it and it can add value to your life. So who am I and why should you listen to me? So my credentials are that I'm the founder of Empower You. It's a healing center in Brookline. I'm also a meditation expert in the Boston area. I've worked with companies like Lululemon and Whole Foods and Arbella Insurance, just to name a few. State Street, maybe you've heard of that. I've been a professional healer for 5 years, and perhaps my biggest credential, if you want to use that word, is that I'm a spiritual guide in the lineage of Solomon. And that's kind of like a PhD in energy healing. So it gives me the authority to speak on meditation. So my goal, the purpose of this webinar tonight is to talk to you about meditation, of course. But meditation, people want to know tools. They want to know tricks for their personal development. Meditation is the oldest game changer in the book. It's been around for thousands and thousands of years. And so here's your number one tool. It will never fail you. It won't go away. It'll always be around, and it will help you to grow and to progress in your life. Meditation isn't as hard as you might think it to be, which is kind of funny. So let's get into more about this. The disclaimer tonight is I can sit here and I can tell you how awesome meditation is, how awesome this webinar is, but it's not going to be a substitute for actually sitting down and meditating, right? It's not going to be a substitute for actually sitting down and practicing meditation, which I'm going to make super easy for you tonight with some simple strategies. So the question I want to ask you is, where are you struggling in your life? Lately, I've been hearing over and over and over again that most people are really overwhelmed. I've heard the word overwhelmed like 10 times this week. So overwhelmed. Are you stressed out all the time? Are you trying to figure out how to get everything done? Are you constantly waking up tired? If this is true for you, then you're perfect for this webinar tonight. Because the problem that I'm seeing is people are struggling to take care of themselves, and meditation is a tool that you can use. It only takes a few minutes to completely turn yourself around. So I just used the word struggle. So what does that actually mean? So if you're struggling, for the purposes of tonight, if you're struggling, it means that you're showing up as less than the woman you know yourself to be. So you're showing up not in like your truth and in your power and, in that place of empowerment. You're showing up kind of drained, tired, stressed out, overwhelmed, right? This is the struggle I'm referring to. So again, why meditation? Why do we even care, right? What is it about meditation that's having everyone go crazy for it? So meditation is one of the most productive things that you can do to be true to yourself. And again, it's the primary self-development tool. Nothing beats it. It's been around forever and ever. It's not going anywhere. So if you really want to develop yourself, meditation will help you to do that. And when you use meditation, you can stop that struggle. You can stop that overwhelm. You can stop that stress and take your power back and ultimately take your life back. So this slide always makes me laugh. So it's about what meditation isn't. People have written books on this and they're always quite hilarious. So meditation isn't sleeping. When you start meditating, you may find that you pass out quite easily, which is normal. It's like you're getting used to that vibration of what it means to actually meditate, which is this place not where your brain is active, but also not when you're fast asleep. So meditation isn't sleeping, although some people do find themselves sleeping when they're first learning how to meditate. Meditation isn't just for woo-woo weirdos either, so it's not just for spiritual people. You'll find more and more corporations, CEOs, using meditation to really grow and to help CEOs, founders, businessmen, businesswomen to step into their best selves. You know, George Lucas, Oprah Winfrey, these are people that all meditate, and so if it works for them, it'll work for you too. Meditation doesn't have to be difficult. So let's look at that. So meditation, most people are like, I don't know how to meditate. I can't just sit in silence. You know, it's too much for me to just be quiet or be still. Meditation can take on many different forms, and we're going to work with some forms tonight that might be really helpful for you. But meditation, we're going to make it easy so that it's easy for you and so that you have some go-to strategies so that you're not, left hanging or feeling like you can't do it. The other funny thing about meditation is meditation doesn't mean that you don't have thoughts. Meditation is the awareness and the observation of your thoughts. So we'll also look at that tonight. But, I've had many clients say to me, I'm not doing it right. I'm having lots of thoughts. And I'm like, wow, you're doing it exactly right, because you're being still enough to let those thoughts come up for you and to just have awareness around them. So here's what meditation is then. So meditation, what I love about the work I do, the energy healing work I do, just being a healer, is it's all so practical. So as a healer, I want to give you results in your life. I want things that are practical for you so that you're a spiritual badass in your everyday life. And it's not about going to the mountain. It's not about, constantly being in a state of meditation. It's simple strategies for you that are useful, that are going to help you to move forward. Meditation is my favorite reality check. So when I'm in a state of, a very emotional state, trying to control something, trying to force something, meditation is such a good tool to clean up that ego and to bring myself back home to myself. So, if you're feeling really emotional, you don't know what to do in a difficult situation, something's going on, if you pause, I promise that it will help you. So meditation is the pause. Meditation is a way of serving yourself in the world, right? Because if you're taking care of yourself, if you're meditating, if you're in that place of making yourself better, then you're serving everyone around you who knows you and your community. So meditation, yes, meditation is that way of serving yourself in the world around you. And finally, it's that badass life hack that we kind of talked about. We're bringing ourselves back to ourselves, which sounds kind of funny. But when you're doing a million things at once, maybe you have kids, you have a high stress job, it's like you got to be home in yourself to really produce and to really bring forward your gifts. And so meditation is going to give you the power to snap back into yourself when things feel, hectic and crazy. That's what meditation can do for you. So how do we meditate then? So this is kind of the point of tonight, is I wanted to give you some simple strategies, which we're going to go ahead and do now. But I wanted to give you some simple strategies that you can do anytime, anywhere, that are going to help you to grow and to help you to have, like a secret weapon in your back pocket that you can use to come home and to be your best self. So the first strategy I want to do, and we're going to do it together tonight. So believe it or not, we're actually going to do live meditations on the webinar tonight because you deserve it. And I want you to feel relaxed and peaceful. So we're going to start with something that's called the body relaxation. And I'm going to lead you through that in just a few moments. I just want to make sure that I give credit to the Max Meditation System, which is where these strategies come from. The Max Meditation System is something that was developed by Gudni Goodnison, who's the founder of the Modern Mystery School. So these strategies come from that system, and if you want to experience the full system, I'll give you some pointers on how to do that tonight. But let's go ahead and start with that first strategy. So the first strategy is going to be a body relaxation. And I'm going to take myself off screen here for a moment. And I'm just going to walk you through this. Wherever you are in your home, you can go ahead. Hopefully you're sitting down somewhere or you're sitting in your bed. And you can just take your palms and place them towards the sky. And then very gently, we're just going to start by relaxing our bodies. And this strategy is great for helping you to be more present and to come back to this moment. So the way we're going to do this is I'm going to say out loud for each body part to relax 3 times. And then you'll repeat these commands silently or in a whisper to your own body. We'll start with the feet. Feet, relax. Feet, relax. Feet, relax. Legs, relax. Legs, relax. Legs, relax. Hips, relax. Hips, relax. Hips, relax. Back, relax. Back, relax. Back, relax. So just repeating these commands silently or in a whisper to your own body. Stomach, relax. Stomach, relax. Stomach, relax. Heart, relax. Heart, relax. Heart, relax. Arms and hands, relax. Arms and hands, relax. Arms and hands, relax. Shoulders, relax. Shoulders, relax. Shoulders, relax. Face and neck, relax. Face and neck, relax. Face and neck, relax. Mind, relax. Mind, relax. Mind, relax. Emotions, relax. Emotions, relax. Emotions, relax. Entire body, relax. Entire body, relax. Entire body, relax. Entire being, relax. Entire being, relax. Entire being, relax. Okay, so you can open your eyes and gently bring yourself back to the room. I hope you enjoyed that first meditation. You may feel more present, more calm, more peaceful. But that's a great first strategy that's very simple that you can use to meditate and to help you to meditate in your daily life. So the second strategy I want to share with you and teach you tonight is something called the visualization of light. So we're going to do this one together as well. This is our second strategy for the night. So this will be the last one. So I'm just going to invite you to maintain that meditative state that we just experienced. And we're just going to go ahead and go into the second strategy. So again, wherever you're sitting or wherever, if you're in a chair or on your bed, wherever you are, just go ahead and place your palms in your lap, facing upwards towards the sky. You can go ahead and close your eyes. And taking a couple of deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. We're going to visualize, imagine, feel or see a waterfall of golden white light pouring down from the sky, pouring down through the top of your head, pouring down through your body, out your feet and into the earth. And as you visualize and feel this experience, you can see all of the stress, all of the worry, all of the fears, all of the anxiety, just leaving your body and returning to the earth so that you can be free and so that you can remember your own light. So we'll sit here for a couple of minutes together, just visualizing this light flowing through you, this waterfall of golden white light that removes anything that's not serving you, bringing you back home to yourself. If you get distracted or have any thoughts, just keep bringing yourself back to this waterfall of golden white light. Continuing to visualize that waterfall of golden white light moving through you for a few more moments. Okay, and you can open your eyes, gently bringing yourself back, looking around and feeling refreshed. It's almost like a light shower, isn't it? So just letting that light serve you. All right, let's continue. So I just gave you a couple of strategies that you can use anytime, anywhere. You may be feeling them already if you meditated with us tonight. So again, those two strategies that I gave you were the body relaxation. So that's really good if you just want to feel more present, if you're feeling really scattered, if you're feeling really, chaotic, hectic. I use the body relaxation to bring myself back into the present moment. The other strategy that we did tonight was just that visualization of light. And I refer to that one as like the light shower. So if you're feeling like icky, just kind of having some off energy, really stressed, got a lot of fears going on, a lot of worries, that'll be your best friend. People love that meditation. Each one of these only takes about 5 to 10 minutes. You can sit in that light as long as you'd like, or you can do the body relaxation as long as you'd like. But either strategy will really serve you, and it's very quick and a very easy way for you to learn how to meditate. So to start to wind things down tonight, I'm part of a mission, and you may have seen this on my Instagram or on different pages of mine, but that mission is to empower women worldwide through ancient energy healing. So tonight I'm sharing with you meditation is a form of energy healing. As you can probably experience, or as you're experiencing right now, it feels very healing to sit in the light. It feels very healing to relax your body. And so there are many different strategies to ancient energy healing, meditation being one of them. So to continue this, where would meditation make the biggest difference in your life? We often don't do something unless there's a pull to do it. So take a moment and think about your own life. Are you a parent? Would meditation help you to be a better parent if you were more present? For me, meditation really helps as a healer because I need to be present in my job. Would meditation help you to be more creative? Are you feeling stuck and not in the flow, and you could use meditation to bring out that beauty and that creativity inside of yourself? Would meditation help you to be stronger within yourself? Do you struggle with boundaries? Do you struggle to say no? Meditation is a great way to come home to that inner power within you and to do the things that are good for you. And also meditation, I know for myself and a lot of my friends, meditation really helps my mood. And so if you're moody, or if you find yourself, always struggling to focus, always struggling to stay positive, meditation will really help you to do that. It may not seem like it. You're probably like, Alex, how does sitting in silence possibly serve? But I think you'd be surprised if you tried it, how much your mood might change. So this is another benefit of meditation and where it could show up for you in your life. So regardless of everything that I've said, if all it does is one thing for you, so what is that one thing going to be? If all it does is reduce your stress levels, would that be worth it to you? If all it does is give you back your breath so that you can actually take a few deep breaths throughout the day, that would be worth it to a lot of people. A lot of people aren't breathing. If all meditation does is give you a little bit more space between your reaction time when you want to lash out at someone or be angry or frustrated, if you have more of a pause before you do that, would that add value to your life? And the last one I put was, if all it does is remind you who you are, wouldn't that be worth it? Who we are, that brilliant being of light, that divine being. bringing that forward and into the world and impacting and helping those around us. If that's all meditation does, wouldn't it be worth it to you? So after tonight, you have two choices. You can do nothing, right? As we know from this webinar, you can continue to do nothing. A lot of people, they try to YouTube different strategies or things like that, or they just keep burning out and burning out and burning out and waiting until they're so desperate for something, right? So you could do that option. I don't know if I'd recommend it. Or you could take a step back, take 5 minutes a day, implement one of these strategies, whichever one worked better for you. Maybe you implement both, and you can find that you'll have a big difference in your life. I would challenge you to do it for a week and see how it goes for a week, and then take the 8th day off and see how that 8th day goes without that form of meditation in your life. If you do decide to meditate, here's what you'll experience. So you're going to be more productive. So rather than the day deciding how your day is going to be, you're going to decide how your day is going to be. And it's going to create a lot more productivity. A lot of people think that if I sit down and take time to meditate, I'll be less productive. I'm taking time away from something. No, it actually helps you to create more time for yourself because you're more focused and more on point. I work with this woman that has a stressful job at Arbella Insurance, and she always comes on Thursdays to meditation class, and she's in one of the higher positions there, and she doesn't miss it. She always comes. She's there at 11 a.m. in her seat because she knows that if she meditates that day with me, that she'll be more productive, she'll be a better boss, she'll be a better mother. She's a mother, and so she always lets me know how much value she's getting out of it. So you'll also experience, as she was saying, that feeling of calm, that feeling of rejuvenation, that feeling of relaxation if you meditate. We're all looking to relax, and you don't have to go to Hawaii to do that. You can, or Bora Bora, or wherever you want to go. You can do those things, but you can also just do it from the comfort of your own office or home. Meditation is going to give you clarity and direction. So if you're really confused about something, a lot of times we get confused about situations and relationships, situations about our lives, such as work, purpose, job, things like that. If you're really confused, wouldn't it be nice to have some clarity? So meditation can really help you with clarity, like, oh, I knew the answer to that, because the truth is you do have all the answers. And it's going to give you that deeper connection to yourself. So if you're longing to know yourself, if you're longing to have that better relationship with yourself, well, meditation will be your best friend. So I always add this slide at the end to my webinars because I think it's important that when we look around at the world, we can all see, you turn on the news for 5 seconds, it's very obvious, but there's a lot going on right now in the world, and there's a lot of struggle and a lot of hardship. But you can do something about that. And one of the things you can start with is by meditating, because when you take your power back, when you step back and say, no, I'm going to create my life, then you're the voice for others. You're helping our world to change. And it's always sad when we know someone that's amazing and, they're just really struggling to get out of their own way. And we see that in others. So we want to honor that within ourselves. Well, if we see someone else struggling, then I need to start with myself and see how I can, harness my own power, how I can be empowered, and then share that with others. So I just want to share from my heart that, the world needs you. And if you're watching this tonight, there's a reason you're watching it, and the world really needs you and your meditation powers. So to tie this all together, there's group and private. If you want to go further with this, if you want to learn more about meditation, I've just kind of given you a brief oversight tonight. But if you want to learn more about how to meditate, why we should meditate, I've just given you some pointers. But here's how to go deeper. So you can go on my website, and I've got a little box there, and just send me a message, and we can talk about what you're looking for. I do offer private one-to-one sessions. I also do guided classes. My next really fun class that I'm doing is something called facial mask and meditation. So if you're into self-care and you like facial mask, you're going to want to come to this event. So that's going to be on April 24th in Weston, Massachusetts at Blue Monarch. And there's an Eventbrite link, which if you're interested, just contact me and I'll give that to you. It's going to be a lot of fun that day. It's also a lot of good networking that day. I also just this week became a meditation instructor on Insight Timer. So if you're someone that's like, I don't have time to, go visit Alex, or I don't have time, you have kids or something, you can just start using that app to deepen your meditation practice, and then we can talk about it from there. So you've got the app, you've got this fun event that's facial mask and meditation. You can also come to a group class, or you can do private meditation sessions with me. So that all can be found through my website, Empower You. Just send me a message and I promise I'll get back to you. So that's it for tonight. I really appreciate you watching. I hope this was helpful to you and you learned a little bit about meditation. If you have any questions, want to comment at all, please feel free to do so, and I'll get back to you right after this webinar. So thank you so much, and I'll be in touch soon. Bye-bye.